What if the moment you feel like giving up is actually the moment your life is about to change?
What if everything you've lost is preparing you for something greater? This is the story of a young adult, Caucasian man. He had nothing left except faith. And that changed everything.
In a forgotten village, surrounded by dust and silence, lived a man named Omar. He wasn't strong. He wasn't rich. He wasn't lucky. Every day, before sunrise, Omar walked miles to the mines. His hands were cracked, his clothes torn, and his stomach often empty. Yet somehow, his heart was full.
The other miners laughed at him. Still praying, Omar? Does your God pay your bills?
Among them was a wealthy trader, arrogant and proud. He once said, "If faith worked, you wouldn't be this poor."
Omar didn't argue. He just smiled and softly said, "Maybe wealth is not what you think it is."
Despite his struggles, Omar never stopped giving. If someone was hungry, he shared his food. If someone was tired, he helped them work.
Even when he had nothing, he still gave something. And every night, he would look at the sky and whisper, "I trust you, even when I don't understand."
One night, something unusual happened. Omar had a dream. A voice, calm yet powerful, spoke. The next morning, instead of following the usual path, Omar walked toward an abandoned section of the mine, a place no one dared to go anymore. The miners laughed again. Days passed. Omar kept digging. His hands bled, and one morning his tool hit something hard. Omar froze. He saw a massive, glowing golden nugget. Everything changed. The poorest man became the richest. The same people who laughed now stood in silence.
But Omar didn't change. He didn't chase luxury. He didn't forget his past. Instead, he built a business. Fair wages, respect for workers, food for the hungry. He gave people dignity, not just money. Years later, someone asked him, "What's the secret of your success?" Omar smiled and said, "I stopped chasing gold and started trusting God. I didn't find treasure until I became the kind of person who could handle it." So if life feels unfair right now, if nothing is working, if people doubt you, remember this. Maybe you're not being denied. Maybe you're being prepared.